Well, everybody's fucking wondering right now what the fuck is going on, bro. Yeah. This is not the first time I do. I don't know if you've seen anything. Oh, but you don't have Instagram, or you do? Maybe you don't. But
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. I remember. Yeah. I was gonna be like, you just don't follow me.
Yeah. I've seen your channel though. I remember. Dude, I really should keep up with them more because I remember you sent me a link like when we.
That was my old that was my old podcast.
Oh, that was your old one.
Yeah, like this is like I rebranded the whole fuck out of it.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah. So I already done. I did an episode already of getting my hair braided.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. Hella people loved it. Because it's like so different. Like, bro, we had like an angle of like just the girl just braiding the bitch. Mm-hmm. And it's just like so cool because like, you know, it's just, you're like working while you're chatting. So, so yeah, bro, I've been trying to like make it like I really wanted to make this shit like really different in a sense. Mm-hmm. That's why we're like here. That's why we're not like in a fucking like professional ass studio like that you might have thought I was trying to put you in or not, but sorry. Yeah.
I forgive you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I love it though. Like I've always been big about just being like stuff just comes natural, you know? Like you can't really force stuff. Like I always think about like making friends, you know? Like I think about like all my friends in life have just been like they just have become my friends organically, you know? Like we have a class together or something like that, and like I don't force myself to like be their friend, you know?
Yeah, but you're really open though, bro. Like I feel like you like to chit chat. Like,
yeah, much more than the average person.
Sort of, but like that's not bad. That's not a bad thing though, you know?
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, you just I guess friendly in a sense, you know?
Yeah, I try to be. You know, I've never really. I don't like being dishonest and stuff, you know. Just keeping it real, just being honest. Even with people
you don't even know?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think, like, it's just fun, bro. You know, you don't, like, for me, like, I don't really know them, and I just see what leads to what, you know?
Let's talk a little bit about what the fuck is going on right now. So if you guys didn't know, fucking Eddie dyes my hair whenever I have short hair. Like, I haven't done this shit with this nigga in fucking, like, 3 years at this point.
Yeah, almost like 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, 3 years, bro, basically, at this point. But, this is the guy behind the magic. Because, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Every time I do that shit, bro, people love that bitch. Because it's like, you know, you barely see people doing that shit. The dyeing hair part of the shit, you know?
Yeah, no one does it, bro, and it's like...
It's also just like, it's like a craft that, like, a lot of people don't do. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's like, it's not like nails, a braider, a tattoo artist, a barber. Like to really find somebody that does this shit, like, it's really hard, bro.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Because even like, I mean, dude, I have met maybe like 1 or 2 people in the time since, like, because the last time I even did hair designs, I think it's been like 2 years or something like that. It's been a while, and it was all myself. Last time I did a hair design was March 2023, and like since that time, I don't think I've seen anybody else have hair designs like, in person. I've seen like 1 or 2 people on the internet and stuff, but yeah, it's not common.
You know what it is though? I think it's also it just depends if it's trendy or not.
Yeah,
but I think this shit is like, I think this shit's really trendy. It's just so many people don't know where to find people to do it that not a lot of people do it, you know?
Yeah.
It's not as easy as like, just braid my hair type shit, you know? Like, you know when like everybody was copying Drake's for like the cornrows?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So like, it's so easy to find a braider type shit, you know? But explain to me a little bit about how the fuck you started doing this shit, bro, cause...
So I remember my inspiration for like all this like goes back all the way to 2018, and the first one
2018, you were still in high school at that time.
Yeah, no, yeah, we were in high school at that time. I was like junior year around then. Yeah. Sophomore, junior year, but I remember the first person I saw rock hair like that, like hair designs, was actually Kanye West. This was like when he was rolling out like Kids See Ghost and his own album Yay and all that, and I remember I just saw a photo of it, you know, it was like some kind of like paparazzi photo. Yeah. And dude, I just thought it was like the coolest fucking thing ever. Like I'd never seen that before. And I told myself that day, I'm like, dude, I know I'm gonna do this. I don't know when, but I knew for a fact, at least like once in my life, I was gonna do it. But that was kind of like the catalyst for me. Like I saw that and it just like it blew my mind, honestly. I've never seen anything like that before.
Kanye had like hair dye. I know Kanye had like the big like designs, like the designs all over his head. I never had seen him with the colored hair though.
You said with colored hair?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you saw him with colored hair, but I remember he had like those designs all over his head.
Yeah. Oh, that like he literally like cut into his hair.
Yeah, the designs, like he had the designs all over. So I don't know. I've never seen Kanye with colored hair, but I guess you have. Because you got the inspiration from him. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised you haven't seen it because he doesn't really dye his hair like frequently. Like he hasn't dyed his hair in at this point for like a couple years. But even the times he did have his hair dyed, I mean, I don't really think it wasn't really for like a long time. Like he had it bleached. Like he would do that, but then like actual color on it, he didn't do it that much, honestly.
Were you? I never expected us to be talking about Kanye right now, but I guess we're just gotta go. I guess now we're on the topic.
Yeah.
But do you think Kanye is like influential in that sense? Like that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
super. Yeah, I think he's super influential, bro. Like it sucks to see where he's at right now. I mean, I don't really like where he's at right now. It's just data is just super backwards, bro. You know? I compare him to like the stuff he was saying back early in his career. Like I remember he was even like super for like gay rights and stuff. Like because I mean hip hop still. I mean if you ask me, I think it's still kind of.
The fuck you scared? Yo.
Test.
Yo.
Quiet for some reason.
The plane?
No. Let me outside.
Light me the fuck up. He's good though?
He's fine. Yeah, he sounds wrong. Not talk.
Yo, I love you, Brian. I fucking everything
Test.
happened last night. I just wanted Paola and Louisa to be like, kick these niggas out, and they just fuck us, and then fuck Bono and Julie, send them bitches packing. Did you ever text Julie back, your girlfriend? She was kind of mad at you last night. Your girlfriend, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Are you done, Eddie, or no?
I'm done what?
No, I'm talking to Eddie.
Oh, if I'm done?
Yeah.
Almost actually.
Okay. You can keep on going. Just let me know when it's good, Brian. I'm good? Sorry for that, Eddie.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
So we were just talking about Kanye.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I forget what you asked me. I know I was talking.
Influential.
Yeah,
you were saying something about how he was leaving early in his career about like gay rights or some shit.
Yeah, I was saying like just super like progressive, and I liked some of the stuff he used to say. I was talking about like gay rights and stuff. Like I mean, because hip hop always has been like a homophobic genre of music, and like an interview in like 2005, all the way back then. He was talking about his cousin and stuff, and he was saying like his cousin actually like came out as gay, and like he at that time was like against gays and stuff like that. But when he heard about his cousin and stuff like that, it made him change his mind. And it's like, yo, like it's my own cousin, you know, like he's gay, and like I can't hate him. So like going from that to like what is now like Nazism and shit. I'm not really with that, but like regardless, I mean, he's super fucking influential, bro. Like for me, one of my favorite artists, even though like
all that shit,
I'm super appalled by like the shit he's at. But I think like answering, you know, like I've always asked myself who the best artist is of all time.
Yeah.
And that includes like all media, like fashion.
Who's your top three? If you just go right now, top three.
Musicians?
Like, the GOATs. So your GOATs.
My GOATs?
Yeah.
You know, I'd put Tyler, the Creator, up there. I like him a lot, bro.
Okay.
Kanye's gotta be up there, and then my third. You know, I'm just gonna put Eminem. I don't really like his new music, but just like his old stuff.
Eminem's only gonna be legendary fucking when we were babies, basically.
Always, yeah.
I think people, I probably like people probably don't like what I'm about to say, but like I think people can't like take away his music,
Mm-hmm.
what he's accomplished in music to like what the fuck he's doing right now.
Yeah,
like those two are two separate things in a sense. Like you can't be like, oh, since Kanye's doing this now, he's not a GOAT anymore. Like he's trash on music.
Yeah,
which is not true at all. Like
it's not, bro. Yeah,
like
I agree. It's hard to separate the artist from the art. Like
yeah.
It's just so hard, bro. You know, it's like you're kind of like supporting this guy by streaming his music, but his music's so fucking good. I can't lie. So like,
yeah, exactly.
It's a conundrum, bro. Have you ever seen Death Note before? You seen that?
No, never.
Yeah.
What is that? A movie?
It's an anime.
Oh,
I think they made a movie.
I've never watched anime in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about anime.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. But you just said power corrupts. I think money is the power in this world. I think money can buy anything. If you think about it.
For sure, yeah.
Money can buy anything, bro.
Yeah.
I just think I'm sorry, but like if you put in this perspective of like you have a 10-year relationship with your girlfriend, I'm like, yo, I'll pay you $1 million to go sleep with my boy. You don't know what your girl's gonna do at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know. And then she's like, no, for $1 million, hell no. Okay, then I'll throw 10 at you. 10 million. It's like, oh shit. Like,
fuck yeah.
Imagine. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, so it's like money can really buy anything in this fucking world. What's your perspective on money?
On money, you know, for me personally, I just want enough money to live and be happy.
Like Eddie, when I see you, I feel like you're such a simple guy, but maybe you're not though.
No, honestly, I am. I was gonna say I'm a very simple guy, bro. Like, I was gonna bring up like where I work. So I actually work for the federal government. I work for. Dude, it probably sounds like I'm work for the CIA.
He's a CIA agent.
Yeah, but I'm actually a good Fed. I actually work for the U.S. Geological Survey. I don't work with rocks at all, despite the name of it, but I work entirely in hydrology. So we basically just monitor the water in the state of Florida. So groundwater and surface water, and even precipitation too. You know, we measure how much rain falls, but like,
yeah, bro. I already told you before we started filming. I know nothing about that bullshit. So please enlighten me. Like, enlighten the viewers.
I got you, bro.
Like, in the sense of like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, what do you do on a day-to-day basis at your job? You know?
So on a day-to-day basis,
like, are you just digging holes to find the water at the bottom type shit, or what's going on?
So we basically, like I said, we just measure water. So I don't know where to begin because there's just a lot of stuff, but
just be real basic with it. Like, I promise you, I feel like not a lot of people are gonna understand in general either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with my job, it's a really good mix. Like you also have a lot of office work, but you're also in the field a lot. So one of the biggest things we do at the USGS is that we have a real-time stream gauging network. So bless you.
Super sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
That's never happened on an interview. Super unprofessional. Super unprofessional. And people probably can't take me serious with this fucking cap on
probably,
right now.
Bro.
But
you're granny and shit.
We're good, bro. I'm actually loving this, by the way. You're doing great,
nice.
bro.
Thank you.
Let's go. Keep it going now.
Yeah, so like I said, one of the biggest things we do at the USGS is that we have a real-time stream gauging network. So you can actually go on your phone and we give this data for free. You don't have to pay for it at all. But we measure various water bodies. We mostly measure the gauge height or the water level. So if it's rising or it's going up. And then we measure discharge. So that's just the stream flow, how much water is moving down this river. So
can you like tell can you tell when dirty, like water's dirty as fuck? Like can you be like, oh, this city's water is dirty as fuck? Can you tell that or no? Like, you don't know that, how to read that type of shit?
We can. I was gonna say, like, what's interesting is that one cool thing about what I do is we're a non-regulatory agency. So honestly, as corny as a federal government is, and I'm saying that as a federal employee, we don't tell people what to do. So we work with a lot of people. So the people who make decisions based on water use, so some like local entities, so like Osceola County, the city of Kissimmee, Orange County, Seminole County, even like the water management districts. These are like giant governmental agencies in the state of Florida. And there's 5 water management districts. So like in Kissimmee, it would be South Florida Water Management District. They're the ones who make decisions on water use. So like they pay us to collect data, and the data that we collect, they make those decisions. So like if they see that like, oh, farmers are using too much water, okay, let's divert less water. Let's basically give farmers less water and divert that to like residential, for example, how we're having a lot of people move to Florida. Because it's like, dude, it's crazy. Like literally hundreds of people move to Florida every single day on average. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, dude, you just sounded like a fucking teacher to me, and I didn't understand a fucking
That's flattering, bro.
A single word of that motherfucker.
That's crazy.
But I guess the biggest question, like, is Florida water clean? Like, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we do an excellent job taking care not only of water, but our natural resources. So like our principal source of drinking water, for those who don't know, it's actually groundwater. We pump it up from the ground. And the principal aquifer, so like an aquifer is a layer of, is a water-bearing layer.
Is Florida a good place to be able to drink tap water from?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. Like I said, the good thing how we...
Are you sure? Fucking sure.
Make me second guess myself. But yeah, like I said, the nice thing about groundwater is that if you think about it, like the water, it's actually called percolation. When water goes through the ground and recharges the aquifer, it's a funny word.
The same way you go like into a pussy.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like that. You literally swimming in. Yeah, how it percolates through the ground and stuff like that. Like the ground basically filters out a lot of stuff from it. So by the time it reaches like the aquifer, it's not perfectly clean, but it's way cleaner than like going into a river. Yeah, if you like go into a river and like drink water, like you're gonna get sick for sure.
So what about like the water like in lakes? Like can we be swimming in that type of shit? Like is that healthy?
Yeah, you can swim in most of them. But drinking it's like another thing.
Yeah, it's another thing. But like you don't think swimming, some waters are like bad to be swimming in? Like
yeah, there's some
that are dirty.
Yeah, but like if it's a natural water body, then yeah, you can go swimming in it. Like,
can you tell if water's dirty? Like if we had a lake right now behind us, when you go up to it, can you be like, oh, this is dirty as shit?
Yeah, you could tell like a couple reasons. Yeah.
But you think that's just because like you're in that field?
I think so, yeah, because even before working there, like for perspective, I went to school for like environmental studies. I didn't really learn much about, I didn't really know a whole lot about hydrology, especially geohydrology, like the field that has to do with like groundwater. So like, I didn't know that much about it. So like I could tell you like before working at the USGS, I would have never been able to like look at a water body and tell, okay, like where's the water coming from? What's the quality of the water? Stuff like that. I
think people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? This guy does hair and knows all this shit."
Bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck, bro?" Talk to me a little bit about like, bro, like I've always told you pursue the hair shit, bro. Like you can make quick, like quick in the sense if you just want to make quick money, yes, but like you could really make it into a career if you were just like market it correctly and just start building clientele, bro. Because I promise you, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only person that's ever wanted to try this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, why not? Like, are you just scared? Like,
nah, you know,
you have some type of clientele, but like, I'm talking about like making it into a business, make it into a business. So talk to me a little bit. Why not? I guess.
You know, I was telling Kevin, right? Brian. I'm sorry, Brian. I was telling Brian about it, and I was like, you know, now I have this job with the USGS. I have a bachelor's degree, you know, like I intend on like having a career and making a living based off of something with like my diploma and stuff like that. And like I said, I've been at the USGS. I have a chance at like a career and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could grow there.
Yeah, exactly. But like I think about that too, of hair and stuff like that. And I could have gone in a whole other direction, you know, and like completely different direction because you don't really have a lot of like artistic types and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
At the USGS or even like anything in the natural sciences,
What I told Brian a lot, like,
yeah,
like the situation that we're currently on, like there's people here and shit, like,
yeah,
if right now we were doing this shit in Hollywood, Los Angeles, this is normal.
yeah, bro, it's normal.
But like, since we're here, this shit ain't normal.
It's weird.
When people see like cameras, they see people like just set up shit, like it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like they're just like, this is weird for them.
Yeah.
So like, I tell you, bro, like if you're to be living in LA, you're to do hair, I promise you, there'll be so much competition. Like,
dude, it would, bro.
And then compared to like just this, bro. Like I think it's all about environment, bro.
It
like,
is, yeah.
And I know overheard you, like you were talking about, I think, your brother, like
how he's an actor and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like,
but like, sorry to cut you off,
no.
but like, you said how he's living in LA because you have to be in those circles.
Yeah.
Because you need to chase your fucking dreams. Like if you don't, bro, you're fucked. Like how you said, there's what are you gonna get out of here? Out of like here, like what type of like agencies are here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's super hard, bro.
It is, bro.
Explain to me a little bit. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, I think you have to like leave sometimes where you're from to like grow.
You got to, yeah. Like even I went to New York the last time I even like did hair designs, which again was like 2 years, March 2023. I remember I went there with like hair design. I actually had a spider web like on the top of my head like that, and then I did some like polka dots.
Yeah.
And I remember, dude, people loved it there, bro. And like even like some people, like I have
it's a culture.
a family friend, yeah, like he's my aunt's husband. So like he was telling me like he actually has his own brand and stuff like that. I was like, yo, like you could like do some shit like that here. You can make it big, bro. Being like a model or some shit, or even doing hair designs and other people.
Yeah, you could just, bro. It's just so big, bro.
Yeah,
it's just so much.
It is. There's so much potential too.
Would you, having your bachelor's and like look, you having a career already, would you give that up? Would you give that up to do hair if you knew you could make it in hair?
I don't know, bro. I really like both, bro, because like I like what I do, like just anything in natural sciences, because like I'm just a naturally curious person. So like I'll look at like a water body or like a river and I'll look at the banks or even the bottom of it and it's like, why is it shaped that way? Like the stream geometry, and then like you have stuff like scouring.
You really fuck with like school like that?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'd love school, bro. Like I want to go back again.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
some people are gonna love you, some people are gonna hate you for that shit. But how do you feel then with like, bro, we're in the social media era,
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So like, how do you feel about like, you could really become fucking a multi-millionaire, I can't even say the word.
Multi-millionaire.
Yeah, multi-millionaire off of social media, and like, you don't have to go to school, you don't have to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's cool as fuck, bro. Because I mean, like you were saying, like, you didn't say there, but what we were saying, like, bro, you just need money to live, man. And I don't really hate on other people. Like, I'm not gonna like talk shit about how someone makes a living. Like I don't really feel any strong type of way about it. I think it's cool, man.
I don't give a fuck like if a girl does OnlyFans, that's poor.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the only big thing, bro. You told me like, nah, I can't date a girl like that personally.
You wouldn't be able to handle that.
Nah, bro, I don't want that. No.
What about the aspect of like, let's say they never got fucked on camera, like they did solo, like they did only content by themselves.
Yeah.
But everybody's seen your girl's vagina and tits.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that? Like, still no?
Yeah, still no. I was gonna say if they're like a model, like they do like bikini modeling, like I'm cool with that.
Cause there's some shoots that like you're not naked, but they're basically naked. Like as a model.
Yeah.
Like there's some type of like, what's this? Runway shows.
Yeah.
Like some of them are. Like these girls are basically naked, but they're not naked because they're trying to the public eye. But that's acceptable. The model shit.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, bro. But like,
so I've thought of that a lot, bro. I wouldn't be able to date a girl that's ever gotten fucked on camera, nor ever shown her whole entire vagina on camera.
Yeah.
But if I was to meet a girl that did like OnlyFans or some shit like that, and like she only posted, let's say like her and her panties and bras, her lingerie, let's just say that, I could do it.
Yeah.
It's like a sort of bathing suit type of situation. Like, if no one's really seen your parts, we're cool.
Yeah.
But after that, I don't think so.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know, like.
Still no to
Yeah, I still know that, bro. Like I draw a line at like modeling, but I wouldn't want anything past that, you know, just because like I heard somebody just talking about like OnlyFans models and stuff like that, and like a lot of these girls like kind of like they want to have a family and shit like that.
Of course,
like they want to like meet someone to have like a long-term relationship with, but it's just hard, bro, you know, because they put their body out there and like I mean, I'm not religious at all, but it's just kind of like there's like sanctity to that, you know, like you're at your most vulnerable when you're naked and stuff.
Of course, yeah. Would there be a career that you think you would ever pursued it? Like if you knew you were down bad, what do you ever do? Like
like OnlyFans or some shit?
Yeah, like or you're like porn, like you know. Like, I thought about it, bro. Like
really,
if I was down bad, fuck it, like, I'm fucking shit, on camera.
Bro. Give me some bad bitches and fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like it's just, it's like I take that shit as like the army situation. I would never go to the army, but if I'm down bad, the military. Let's say military. If I was down bad, fuck yeah, I gotta go to the military. I gotta go to the military. Shit. You know, bro, you're Dominican. Talk to me a little bit about DR, bro. I know that what's it called? The nightclub, like that shit was huge in DR. Yeah,
bro. Really big. I can't believe I forgot his name, but really big Dominican artist, bro. He was killed in the thing. He was like performing and stuff. But
was that like near anywhere you're from or no?
I'm pretty sure. Was it in Santo Domingo, the capital?
I don't know.
I should know this shit.
Yeah.
I did see in the news because like my parents, they still keep up with stuff that happens on the island. Like we have cable and like they pay for like the Dominican TV station, and they still keep up with a lot of shit that happens. But I mean, fortunately, no one that I know was like affected by it. But it's still crazy, bro. It was like 200 people injured or something like that, and like 40 people dead.
I don't know.
But crazy number, crazy statistics.
Yeah, and just super dangerous. Like, goddamn, the fucking building collapsed. Yeah. That's just so scary. You can't
even fight against like that, bro. That's what I was like, you can't even fight against it, bro. It's like the whole ceiling's falling on top.
And then just think about it. One brick lands on your forehead. There's no way you survive.
Yeah,
you know,
you're cooked.
Yeah.
Are you good, bro?
Yeah. That shit was drowning me for real. Oh.
There's still some more.
Yeah, you could go ahead, take it off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Bro, you just fucking dumped me with a whole thing of water. Almost fucking drowned.
Did it feel good at least?
Yeah, honestly, but that shit felt amazing. I haven't been in a body of water in a while, so.
I'm in one like every day, bro. Literally.
Wait, you go in the water?
Yeah, so to measure how much water is actually flowing, you have to put on, you know what waders are?
No.
So they're like waterproof overalls of like boots. Yeah, they're like overalls with the boots sewn into them, and they're completely waterproof. So like, water will only get in past your chest, just because that's where it ends. But like, in order to measure how much water is flowing, like you actually have to get in, and you basically have to stick what is called a wading rod. You basically have to like, the instrument is attached to the wading rod, and then you have to go into the stream, and you have to divide the stream. You have to cut it in half, and then divide it into a minimum of like 30 verticals or like 30 places, and then you stick the rod there, the wading rod, and like it'll measure it. So like if there's a gator, I mean, if you see gators, you can tell them like, hey, I'm not measuring here, like this shit's unsafe. But yeah, I literally have to get in the water, like not every day, but at least weekly.
Does that shit like piss you off? Like
honestly, no, dude, I was gonna say it's fun as fuck, bro. At least it cools you down, especially during the summertime, like right now, you just have water flowing over you and shit.
So do you kind of like just like know like off like do you like stink after that or like how does that work out?
What'd you say?
Do you like kind of stink or do like you go shower after that? Like how the fuck does that
You're
work?
showered, no, but I mean you don't really. I mean I don't think I stink because like I mean, you're wearing basically like plastic over you. Like you'll sweat
Yeah.
a lot if you're there for a while, just because the sweat doesn't have anywhere to go. Like it'll just collect in your clothing.
Yeah, of
and
course.
shit.
Of course, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know you went in water.
Yeah. We take boats and shit too. It's pretty fun, bro. Like it's definitely more of a job at the USG. Like it's more of a job that you do for the experiences than for the pay, because it takes a while for you to actually like start making a living.
I
Like,
get
good
you.
money.
Yeah. Yo, talk to me a little bit about like love life and girls. How does all that go for you, my brother?
You know, I have a classmate that I like, or I
A
mean,
classmate.
we both right.
You sound like a fucking
Yeah, bro.
2-year-old. You sound like a fucking 2-year-old, bro.
But yeah, but I have a someone I met in school that I
Uh-huh.
really like, but honestly, I don't know if she likes me back, bro. To be honest, like it's kind of confusing, if I'm being honest.
You guys text though?
Yes and yeah, dude. I feel like we click so fucking well, and like I think one of the key things, like she actually invited me on like a camping trip. Like, we went to west of Tallahassee. We went to Apalachicola National Forest, and
Yeah.
I mean we didn't do anything, bro. We were
Just you
sleeping.
two?
No, I was with other people.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was just like, and even like the tents, they were like separated by sex. So like we didn't like do anything, but still, you know, I don't know. That's gotta mean something, right? I don't fucking know. But,
If she invited you, yeah.
yeah,
or maybe us guys are just delusional as fuck.
what?
Or maybe us guys are just delusional as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I can't fucking tell, but yeah, I mean, I don't have a really crazy love life, but I mean, I invited her to get like pizza. Like we got pizza like, last week.
Hey.
She invited somebody. It was a girl though. I remember I told my friend that like she invited somebody else, and then he told me, was it a guy? And I said no. It was someone else that we both know. But
Damn, Loki, I'm gonna be real with you.
what?
Either she's really nervous or she just didn't want to be there by herself. So
Maybe.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna honest person with you, bro.
No, I appreciate you keeping it real with me, bro. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to live in delusion forever. But yeah, honestly, I feel like she just didn't want to be there by herself. I don't know.
But like, is she like you think she's that confident with you though, type shit, or like is it like you guys are just getting to know each other?
No, I mean, dude, I think we know each other like quite a bit. Like, bro, we've had like 2 classes together, so we had like 2 semesters and stuff like that. So like, you got to know each other like fairly well and stuff.
So like, it wouldn't be weird if you guys hung out by yourselves, type shit.
No, I don't think so. Like, I honestly want to. Like, I was gonna invite her kayaking actually,
Yeah.
but I just haven't. But like, if she says no to that, or like she just doesn't say anything, I'm like, yeah, I think she doesn't like me. But
Have you ever been in love?
honestly, no, I've never really been in love, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's scary? Because I feel like like I would pray for everyone to like. It sounds so bad, but I would honestly pray for everyone to like try to go through their heartbreak, their first ever heartbreak when they're young. You know?
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, like if you've never gone through it, like Eddie, how you're telling me, bro. Basically, the girl you meet around this age, bro,
Mhm.
you might as well might think you were gonna marry her. You know? Like,
Yeah.
You guys are already older and shit. Like,
Mhm.
so it's like, fuck, that shit's gonna hurt even more.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know, I'm probably just too sentimental, but who knows? Maybe you're not, and then you just wouldn't give a flying fuck. So, what do you
What? Sorry.
what do you think about that? Like,
About like falling in love and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
think I mean, I want to fall in love, you know, like I want to meet somebody that I can spend the rest of my time with, rest of my life with, but I think it's also good to remember that
no, keep it going, Eddie.
Okay.
Keep going.
I think it's also like I think it's only you in this world, bro. Like I just kind of fucked that way. Now I'm not gonna say fuck your partner, but it's like I said, it's only you, bro. Like don't. I guess what I'm trying to say is like don't overly rely on your partner, bro, because like it hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it's
Yeah.
like friends and family, bro. Like where significant others like cheating and shit, and it's like that shit just kind of has like soured my view of love. It's like
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you.
yeah,
I think that's very true. I've always thought like that too, but
mhm.
I always have the back of my head also. You might just feel like, oh, even though I have my partner, I have to still think for myself. I think that's only if you're not like because you still haven't found the one.
Yeah,
Because I feel like as soon as you find the one, bro, you might want to do everything for her in the world. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So it's just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to fight for yourself. Like, you want to have some shit for your own self. I think people only think that way whenever they're not like still, like they're still not like 100% like in love, or like they question shit about their partner.
Yeah.
Until you stop questioning it, that's when you'll really be locked in. And I'm just saying that I contribute. Ironically, I didn't even realize, to this man right here on my shirt, J. Cole, bro, with his song "Love Yours." Have you ever heard that song?
Nah, is that one of his more recent songs?
No, it's an older song, "Love Yours." It's like the most sentimental song probably people like love about that nigga.
Nah, I haven't. No.
Yeah, so when you get in your car, fucking blast that shit. But it's just him basically saying like, until you love yours, you're never gonna really like be truly happy. Like, so he's like in the lyric, it's like, there's always gonna be a nigga with a better whip than yours.
Yeah.
But you gotta love yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be a better girl, but you gotta love yours.
Yeah.
So it's just like, bro, like.
Wait, when you say love yours, you mean like love yourself?
Love yours, like what's yours, like whatever you like, bro. I love my car, but LeBron James rides around in a fucking Ferrari, so I gotta love mine before I can love his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People take away happiness from themselves for not loving their own things.
Yeah. Comparisons, honestly, is a thief of joy, bro. That's why, like, everybody's different, you know? Like, can't compare yourself to others, you know? Like, some people have had way better opportunities at money than others, you know? That's what I know it's hard not to compare yourself to others, but
Yeah,
that's what I try to do, you know? Helps ground yourself.
Listen, Eddie, I think you're doing a perfect, outstanding job of that, bro. Every time I see you, bro, I don't ever see you be like I don't ever see you like in the sense of like you're not in the world of like following what the world's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do my own shit, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The only person I really recommend you should follow is your older brother, Bobby Tarantino. Logic.
Logic.
Yeah. But after than that, bro, you're good. How do you feel about like girls cheating, men cheating? Like, is this society fucked up? Are we really gonna be able to find real fucking love, or is it cooked, bro?
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I have a super like personal story. Like, I was kind of just not gonna bring it up, but like,
you don't have to, bro. It's not, you don't, if you don't want to, but up to you.
I don't know. Maybe I will. Like,
Okay,
it's just
okay,
yeah. I don't know, bro. But I mean, I've like personally experienced it, and
What do you mean by by not getting into details? What do you mean by that? Like,
yeah,
that
someone in my family, basically, very close to me.
that they don't love, like they're not gonna find love, or what? Like,
oh no,
what
like,
do you mean?
so someone in my family, so the girl cheated on the guy.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I mean, it's hard, bro. You know, like, I saw.
You saw people get their life destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, they're together now, and like, it's crazy to think about, but like, they were like on the brink of destruction, you know, and it's hard seeing that, bro. You know, like, I saw this male family member of mine, like, he was fucking broken, you know, like,
Yeah.
crying and shit, and I had to comfort him, and you know, I've never seen him sad like that, and like, thinking back, like, the writing was kind of on the walls, you know, like, I never wanted to like tell myself, like, I would just kind of push it to the back of my head, you know, like,
yeah.
I would notice like the love was never, like, it wasn't there, you know, it wasn't like it was used, not like what it used to be, and
you try to like just not think about it.
Yeah, exactly, but like,
it got too noticeable.
What happened?
It got too noticeable.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, like, after it happened, like, I would honestly, like, yeah, like I said, the writing was on the walls and like all the signs and shit like that, and like,
so yeah, bro, like, you don't have to keep on talking about it, whatever, but is it possible? Like, do you think we could find real fucking love, bro? Especially with how girls are nowadays, but also like not just girls, bro. We're also fucked as men, you know?
Yeah,
we're fucked as men.
Yeah, bro, we're fucked up. Yeah,
we do some real slimy shit, so
heinous shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, honestly, I think you should just do what makes you happy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say like that is like fuck a significant other, but at the same time, not fucking or basically said basically like 5 times my bad.
Yeah,
But like it's really only you in this world, bro. Like I feel like just do what makes you happy, and it's good to have a significant other, but it's like don't rely on them too much because I've seen that shit happen firsthand. What happens when like that union just it isn't that union's only held like sacred or it's like only respected by one side, you know. It's not like two people are in it together because they love one another and like it's bad, bro, you know, when they're not together it leads to like really nasty shit. So I think like I said, I know I just want to do what makes me happy, you know, like I'm not gonna rely too much on a significant other, you know, like I'm my own person and stuff like that.
Yeah. And just honestly, just keep on living. Hold on. Let's just wait till next. How's it looking, bro?
It's looking good. It's coming out nice.
It's cool.
I like it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, Kat. So, did you get that reference or no?
All right, Cat.
Yeah, no, I was like Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
It kind of sounded a little zesty.
Yeah.
But tell me more about your time in like Colombia and like your trip that's coming on.
Oh, bro. So I was just there 2 weeks ago for I went to get my wisdom teeth taken out and shit, and I became a dual citizen. I got dual citizenship now.
That's big, bro.
Yeah. I had to because I'm buying a property out there right now.
Really, dude, that's smart as fuck, bro. Dude, that's awesome.
It's anywhere you invest money into it. In my head, in real estate, it's smart, but you also got to think about it. The money over there is not like I'm buying something here. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, the profit I'm making over there off of a place would probably only be like in dollars, $100 profit.
Pretty damn. That's
but it's just because it's like so bad the economy over there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
but,
it's not the same.
But either way, having the property itself, it's good because, you know, you make the real money when you sell.
Yeah.
But who knows if I ever sell, but, you know. I
mean, having property is big, bro. Especially, like, in this day and age, bro, you never fucking know. I mean, you could all get deported or some shit, bro. Like, you have your citizenship, you have a property. You can move over there, bro.
Bro, that's, like, the biggest thing I've wanted to do since like, 2 years ago. Like, was just buy properties, bro. And so I'm doing that one right now in Colombia, bro. And I'm for sure, I think I'm going to close on a house by the end of the year this year, bro. So,
dude, that's awesome, bro. And that's where the money is at, like property, dude. Like,
yeah, bro. I take life as Monopoly, bro. I love Monopoly, so I just think of it like that. Like right now, like I'm on Browns. Like I'm starting off. I'm on Browns right now. Like I after I buy this shit, I gotta get to the light blues. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I gotta go. And then one day we'll make it a boardwalk. One day, but who the fuck knows when that day's gonna happen? That's still That's still pretty far. But yeah, bro, that's all I really did in Colombia, and I was gambling like a motherfucker. I was a degenerate.
What were you doing? What were you playing?
Blackjack.
Oh, blackjack.
Blackjack and fucking what's the shit called? Roulette.
Oh, roulette. Yeah, roulette's fun. I like roulette.
Yeah.
I've only like done like play gambling. I've never actually gambled for real money, but like I was like at an event and dude, literally like the dealers, like they were so nice, bro. Like they would give you like free money and shit. They tell you, oh, if you dance, we'll give you like $100, like in whatever fake money they were using.
Yeah.
So like, dude, they would literally help you and they would like tell you shit like, yo, you don't want to do that.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, roulette's always fun, bro. I like it.
Yeah, bro. I was just being a really degenerate, and I had to do shit. I had to do like business. Like I had to go out there for important shit. So,
oh shit.
Like now that I'm going, I'm just gonna go like have fun with my family out there. You know?
Yeah. Nah, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it, bro. Nothing crazy about Colombia, bro.
Where you from?
Cali.
Oh, Cali. Nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city, bro. A beautiful country too. Like I've never been, but it's on my bucket list for sure, bro. It's an awesome country.
I think a lot of people's. I think everybody's. Honestly, if you want me to be real with you, it might be a lot of people's fucking bucket list to go to Colombia. If you really think about it.
If you think about what, Marvin?
It might be on a lot of people's bucket list to go to Colombia.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like it's just another world. Yeah.
Mm. Is it a lot more different than the U.S.?
For sure, nigga. Because you're from DR and Brian's from DR.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
So like I was telling him, like, we were talking about this shit the other day, like I was like, it's probably the same exact way in the sense, like, bro, you can't have a chain outside. You can't just be walking around with your phone like how we be like out here just texting, like walking down the road and type shit.
They'd rob you, right?
Exactly. Like, that's the same exact thing in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? I think yeah, for sure. I think because the DR is really poor, right? Like really, really poor type shit.
It's not really, really poor, but yeah, it's the same thing. You can't you gotta watch what you wear in public, what you have in public and stuff. Yeah.
So I think Colombia is really, really poor, but like there's also a lot of money because of drugs.
Bro, it's insane.
Yeah. So it just it fluctuates. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of money in the city. It's just it's in the wrong hands, you know.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking demons.
Yeah, really.
Now I was gonna say, cause how do you feel about like your heritage? Like, do you still you speak Spanish fluently, right?
Yeah, fluently. Yeah, fluently.
You feel like really connected to like Colombia and stuff?
Now that I just went
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, bro. Because that was the first time me going by myself.
Oh, you went by yourself?
Yeah,
that's even crazier.
For the first time ever.
It's a foreign country.
Yeah. So bro, I was literally like living out there because my uncle has an apartment out there, and then my dad and uncle got cars out there. Yeah. So like when I get there, bro, I'm like, I'm basically set up in the way like I could live there. Mm-hmm. I got a place, I got a car.
Yeah.
And then my grandma's over there, so I go to her house every day type shit.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah. But like, bro, I literally like got there, signed up for the gym. The gyms are on like all the gyms are in like malls.
Really?
Yeah, so like to get to the gym, I had to go through the whole mall. So like literally my routine would be like wake up, go to the mall, maybe if I want to do something in the mall, eat, shop, whatever, then go to the gym. And a casino was in the same plaza. So it was like either wake up, casino, gym, go to my grandma's, hang out, go out with them, and then go back home. Like I was literally living out there, bro.
I mean, it's kind of fire, bro. I was thinking that's kind of weird, like how it's in a mall, but every time shit, you go shop and you go eat. Yeah, they're within walking distance.
You go gamble, make your money back for the day. Literally, bro. That's how it really works, bro.
I was gonna ask too more about your podcasting. Like, what made you start podcasting? Because I think that's super interesting, bro. You're talking to me about hair and stuff. Yeah. How no one really does much hair designs, but I don't know I don't know much people who do podcasting, like much less like in Kissimmee, you know, among like Hispanics and shit.
Yeah. Bro, you know I had the other podcast?
Yeah.
That I told you about. Well, you had been to my studio before, but yeah. Mm-hmm. That shit ended, and I just love talking. But it's not about just talking, because that's the thing that people fucking get confused, nigga. You can't just sit in front of a mic and just talk. Like, that's not the whole point of podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anybody can actually do that part of it. You can literally just fucking put on a microphone and just yap about anything. But, bro, I think when I interview people, I have a way of connecting with them in the sense of, like, I can lead you to the point of, like, yo, Eddie, I can make you, like, go into the point, like, oh, let's talk about some dark-ass shit and cry together, or let's be gay together, or, like, let's just talk about some, like, deep-ass shit, like, not cry, but, like, deep conversations, like, or let's talk business, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think I have that mind, like, I could do that shit, you know what I'm saying? I have that grooviness of it.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think you're able to, like, connect with, like, a lot of different people.
Yeah. But bro, like, so I just feel like I'm able to be in different lanes, and I can really understand different lanes. Like the shit your job shit.
Yeah.
Like if I was to interview completely strictly for that, I could learn about your shit and talk to you about it. But I'm not interviewing for that, so that's why right now I'm like, bro, I don't explain it to me, but I'm telling you, like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But like if I would have known it was for that, I would have been like, all right. I'm gonna study what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Oh. After that though, bro, I really think I'm talented, bro. I have really high expectations for myself, bro. Mm. And I think I could really do it. That's my whole goal about it. Like
Yeah.
when I see when I think about the outside perspective, I feel like when people talk to me or like see me, I feel like there's an it factor. That's how I feel. Maybe everybody thinks that way, but I don't think anybody thinks that way because I've talked to my boys and all of them don't think that way either. maybe there's also some delusion about it, but you have to be delusional to get to the point that you want to be.
Yeah, you got to, bro. Like, we were talking Kanye West earlier. One of my favorite bars from him, bro, is from The Life of Pablo. It's on Feedback, but he says, "Name one genius that ain't crazy." And like, you think about all the genius, all the really smart people in the world, and that have caused actual change in the world were honestly pretty fucked up people. Like, he's talking about like Steve Jobs a lot, and like this guy, I mean, basically abandoned his fucking daughter, and then like Howard Hughes, who he also talks about a lot. He was like a pioneer in aviation and like in aerospace and stuff. And this guy was like a really eccentric, like weird guy, bro. Like this guy would like lock himself in his theater like naked for like months and like run his company from inside of there. Like it sounds crazy, but I mean, I read this shit on Wikipedia. But yeah, you gotta be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Can't think of everybody else.
No, so like, have you ever like been with your boys? Like, have you ever seen the memes, the TikToks on that? Like, when people be like, when your boys are like, "Oh, come play basketball," and you're like, "No, I don't want to play today," and then they be like, "Oh, he thinks he's the main character."
No, I've seen like jokes about main character, but I've never seen that.
Well, yeah, jokes like there's the main character perspective. Yeah. So like, bro, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a me thing or what, but I feel like every time I walk into a room, all eyes are just locked in on Juan. That might sound crazy as fuck, honestly, but like, it is not like because I'm the sexiest man walking in or this and that, but I just feel like people want to know like who the fuck I am.
Yeah. Who is this figure?
Yeah, exactly. Who is this human being?
Now, there's nothing wrong, dude. I think that's hard as fuck, bro. Like you should.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, you know. Like I don't know. I say I'm humble, but then like when I really need to, like I talk my own shit, you know, and like you gotta walk, you know, you gotta talk your own shit, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome being that confident in yourself.
I also don't think that's not being humble. Like I just think like some people actually think that they're the main character, and my point is there's a difference thinking it or in actually being it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
There's some people that are actual main characters, but I also know my lane too. Like I'm definitely not the main character if I'm walking into a room with LeBron and Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one day I will be the main character, no matter what.
You will, yeah.
Yeah. So
no, that's awesome. Like you think that way, bro. Because a lot of people are like just scrawny and nervous as fuck.
I think
he's too cool.
I think just self-confidence, bro. Self-confidence, bro. Really. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, Eddie.
Yeah.
I think we've had a great fucking podcast, bro.
Really, thanks, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna let you get to real work now because filming and like doing this shit is also harder than you just working with it. But
yeah,
thank you, bro, for coming on this episode today.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate the opportunity, man.
We were planning this before I left the second time, but now you did it this time. So thank you so much for showing up, bro. You have no social media.
No, I don't. No.
Well,
it's just off the grid.
Anybody catch Eddie in the swamps of Florida? He'll be there, fucking testing the waters. But thank you guys for watching another episode of Late Nights with Juan. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Go like, share, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.
Peace.